Hello everybody. It's a new world in Ohio. Third parties are showing their muscle, they're showing that they have some traction and people care about them. And now we're in a bridge from the old days to the new days. And we have an opportunity with Senate Bill 193 that we want you to help us take advantage of if you believe that people should have fairness and choices in Ohio's electoral system. Well, it is an emergency. There's some important legislation right now that we're keeping an eye on that you ought to know about. Senate Bill 193 is currently being heard in the Ohio Senate, and it concerns the ballot access opportunities for minor parties in the state of Ohio. Now, Ohio has historically been a difficult state for minor parties to get traction in. They create all kinds of barriers and things in the way to make it almost impossible for us to qualify year after year after year. In fact, it has been so bad that the Libertarian Party has led the way in lawsuits, federal lawsuits, against the Ohio legislature in the state of Ohio. And in essence, for the last 6 years, we've been operating under federal judicial mandates or directives which make the Secretary of State set the rules rather than waiting for laws. Well, the good news is the legislature, the General Assembly, has finally decided to do something about this mess. And it's currently in the Senate, called Senate Bill 193. The bad news is it's so restrictive that in essence the Libertarian Party would cease to exist as a party if the bill goes through as now stands. We would have to get 56,000 registered voters in a short window of time, lose our primary just to get the party on the ballot. Those of us who are candidates would have to wait until the party was certified before we could begin our petitioning to represent our parties. So in other words, they're doing everything they can in this bill as it was originally formulated to keep us off. Now let me say, it's not all bad news yet. Right now there are talks going on behind the doors with some Libertarian involvement, but primarily between the members of the committee, trying to come up with a plan that is fairer and more equitable with small parties. We hope they are successful, but we urge you to pay attention to this Senate Bill 193. The vote should be Tuesday or Wednesday, either the October 8th or 9th. So pay attention. If it comes up, let your senators know that you want a fair and equitable system of ballot access for parties in Ohio. I urge you, pay attention and hold them accountable. Be civil, be cordial, be nice, but above all, make them accountable and make them be fair. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you can help us in this measure for people whose voices need to be heard and who have the right to be heard in Ohio's electoral system. I'm Charlie Earl, and thank you.